you've ever felt like you're doing all the right things, being responsive, using gentle methods, avoiding crying it out, but somehow families are still stuck, I want you to know this. You're not doing it wrong. You're just missing a piece of the puzzle, because here's the truth. Gentle alone isn't enough. It's a step in the right direction, sure, but it's still just a strategy. And when I started practicing from a truly holistic lens, everything changed. By the end of this video, you'll discover why gentle methods alone stalled my cases and what actually fixed them. This shift will completely change the way you support families, empowering you to build a successful holistic sleep coaching business. I'm Lyndsey, the original creator of Holistic Sleep Coaching, and I've helped countless families transform their nights and their lives. My unique approach has not only changed the way families view sleep, but has also helped more than 600 others build a thriving coaching business that allows them to balance work with family life. Before we dive deeper, I've created a free resource that outlines the essential components of holistic sleep coaching. Click the link in the description to grab your guide and start transforming your coaching today. But first, what do you understand by the terms gentle and holistic? Let's start with something important. The term gentle sleep coaching usually means things like more parental presence, less crying, avoiding rigid routines. And those are great, but gentle methods still work within the traditional sleep model. It's like swapping out the tools, but keeping the same limited toolkit. What I discovered is this: gentle sleep support only goes so far because it still focuses almost entirely on behavior and zeroes in on sleep in a narrow way. But holistic sleep coaching, that's different. Holistic doesn't ask, how do we get this baby to sleep? It asks, what's going on in this child's nervous system? What's happening in the family dynamic? Is there reflux, pain, anxiety, feeding issues? It's a completely different paradigm. So what does a holistic approach really look at? Well, this might surprise you. When we support a family through the holistic sleep coaching framework, we're considering their child's cognitive and developmental stage, temperament and personality. We're thinking about emotional, relational and social needs like anxiety or sensory sensitivities, feeding, nutrition, deficiencies, health issues like allergy, reflux or chronic pain, family dynamics, sibling stress, parent burnout, the mental load, routines, even cultural values and belief systems. We're not just offering nap tweaks, a scheduled glow up or wake windows. We're building a full picture of the child's life. So the support we give is actually sustainable, because sleep doesn't exist in a vacuum, and neither should our solutions. I've been working with families for more than 20 years as a paediatric nurse, health visitor and IBCLC. I've worked with thousands of families. All of them are unique, and babies never fail to surprise me. But many years ago, before I created the Holistic Sleep Blueprint, supporting families through the complexity didn't feel as clear-cut as it does now. Like so many people, I was stuck in a place where I wasn't comfortable supporting clients to implement cry-it-out based strategies, but the only real alternative I had, besides waiting it out, was basically a handful of gentler parental presence based strategies within a behavioural based framework. So let me share a typical case from the so-called pre-holistic gentle days. Let's say a lovely family came to me. Their baby was waking every 90 minutes. Mum and dad are exhausted. They've tried everything gentle. In-room presence, flexible timings, no cry it out, but nothing's working. Here's what we might have uncovered if we had approached this with a holistic lens. We may have uncovered some feeding issues. We may have uncovered postnatal anxiety. Perhaps the parents don't know how to offer age-appropriate play and stimulation, connection, nurture, how to fill that baby's sensory need bucket. They are probably trapped in a cycle of fear about what would happen if their baby didn't nap, and the reality that their baby resisted their efforts to get them to nap. There's anxiety probably about overtiredness. There's probably overthinking about nap timings, bed timings, probably a push for an early bedtime. And all of that means that parents survive, not thrive. No amount of gentle strategies can fix that. So what did I do? Well, I threw out the gentle sleep framework and mainstream paradigms that push early bedtimes, wake windows, the overtired narrative. Instead, I pulled on all my other training that wasn't even directly about sleep. I drew on my feeding expertise, my knowledge of child development and play development, my counselling skills, the ability to make family-centred assessments, trauma and sensory differences. Once I started building those elements into my sleep support model and addressing those deeper issues, everything changed. And that's when I knew we just need a bigger lens. Sleep problems are almost never just about sleep. This isn't just a different approach, it's also a different result. Once I moved to a holistic model, my cases resolved faster. Parents were less stressed, more empowered and feeling confident. Families felt more connected. Referrals started to flood in because the results were real. But more importantly, parents stopped feeling like failures because they weren't just being told what to do, given another strategy to try, given another schedule to attempt. They were being understood. Their child was being understood. When we show up with true insight into biology, psychology, feeding, regulation, development, trauma, we don't just fix sleep, we support the whole child. We empower the whole family. And that's exactly why I coined the term holistic sleep coaching, because the world needed a bigger, more human-centered, whole person approach. If you are a coach, a practitioner, or even a parent, and you felt like there has to be more, you're right, there is. And I would love to show you how to bring this deeper, evidence-based, truly responsive framework into your work. That's exactly why we created the Holistic Sleep Coaching Program. It's a professional training program, but also a mentorship community. We go deep into sleep science, child development, trauma, nutrition, feeding, and family systems. And we support you with ongoing training, community, and expert-led coaching. So if this resonates with you and you're ready to transform how you work with families, click the link below and book a free clarity call. We'd love to hear about your goals and help you explore to see if this is the right next step for you. You don't have to choose between science and compassion, between results and relationships. With holistic sleep coaching, you get to honour the child, the family, and your own values as a practitioner. Thanks so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next video.